How many times have you found yourself gazing quietly out the window, watching the sky drift slowly by, wondering when life began to feel so different? Turning 50 did not arrive with noise or haste. Yet day by day, subtle changes began to reveal themselves. Even the smallest moments started to feel different. Silence, at times, feels comforting. But at other times, it brings a quiet sense of uncertainty. Have you ever asked yourself, am I truly living fully? Do I truly understand and love who I am? Welcome to Heart of Calm, a space where we gently listen, deeply understand, and slowly learn to embrace ourselves just as we are. Today, I invite you to join me as we softly step into a new chapter, where the changes after 50 no longer confuse or unsettle us, but instead become part of a beautiful journey. A journey where we learn to love and find peace within ourselves, day by day. Let's begin. There are quiet afternoons, when everything seems to slow down. You sit there silently, just you and your thoughts. You remember the days before, when life felt full of energy, when plans, dreams, and even worries kept flowing endlessly. Life back then felt so vibrant, sometimes even overwhelming. And then, one day, you notice the rush is gone. The things that once mattered now quietly step aside. Silence begins to speak, and you find yourself wondering, have I missed something along the way? Maybe you feel a little uncertain, a little nostalgic, and somehow, also peaceful. After 50, changes don't arrive loudly. They slip in softly, like a single leaf falling gently at the end of autumn. And in these moments, you begin to ask deeper questions about yourself, about life, about how you wish to move forward from here. Today, I am here with you to sit beside these quiet thoughts, gently, without rush, simply to listen, and to hear what life after 50 is softly trying to tell us. This morning, you woke up and realized your body no longer moves as easily as it once did. Every motion now asks for a little more time, a little warm-up, a little patience. Gentle aches whisper from your shoulders. Your steps feel slower and softer. Your hair no longer flows as thick and smooth as before. And your skin, quietly, holds the tender marks of passing years. Sometimes, you sigh, feeling a touch of longing, remembering the days when energy and vitality seemed endless. But, if you look deeper, you'll see your body hasn't turned against you. It's simply whispering that perhaps it's time to slow down a little, to be softer with yourself, and to be grateful for every heartbeat, every breath your body still lovingly gives you. Because even through all the changes, your body is still here, walking beside you, step by step, moment by moment, on this precious journey called life. When all the sounds begin to soften, when the hurried footsteps no longer make you rush, you start to notice the stillness gently filling your heart. No more endless plans, no more crowded worries, only you remain, and a mind quietly breathing. Forgotten questions begin to awaken, but this time, they carry no pressure. They arrive softly, as if inviting you to sit down, and share a quiet cup of tea together. After all these years, have I truly understood myself? If I no longer need to prove anything, how would I choose to live? You smile softly. There is no need to rush for answers. Because in this moment of quiet listening, you have already touched something truly important. The feeling of simply being yourself. No masks, no force. Simply enough. Enough to stop chasing anyone. Enough to stop pleasing the world. Enough to just breathe, to just smile. And feel your heart quietly soften. As the mind grows deeper, you realize peace is not something to search for. It is something you allow to happen. When you gently let go. Letting go to release the heaviness. Letting go so worries may drift quietly away. Letting go to return to yourself, where everything you truly need has always been. And right there, peace blooms. In the softest, most tender way. But peace does not mean everything stays the same. Life, no matter how gentle, is always quietly shifting. As you begin to listen deeply to yourself, you slowly realize that those you love have also moved into new chapters of their lives. Your children have grown. Friends have drifted to different paths. The familiar gatherings happen less often. The phone calls have become rare. Some evenings, the house feels quieter than ever. The laughter from years past, now replaced with stretches of calm and silence. You sit there, surrounded by everything familiar. And yet, for the first time, you truly feel the weight of change. There is a little uncertainty, a little sadness, and yes, a little longing too. But slowly, like a gentle breeze passing through, you begin to understand. This is not a loss. It is an invitation. An invitation to become your own closest companion. No need to wait for someone to ask how you feel. No need to hope that others will understand. Because you, more than anyone, can sit quietly and truly listen to the deepest parts of your heart. And as you learn to be with yourself, gently, patiently, and kindly, you realize the most beautiful relationship is the one you nurture with your own soul. From that moment, loneliness gives way to fullness. Stillness becomes the very place where peace quietly blooms. And you, even in solitude, are never truly alone. When you have learned to be gentle with yourself, when you have embraced each change with understanding, you begin to realize life still holds countless new opportunities for you. Even after turning 50, it does not mean everything comes to an end. In fact, this may be the moment when you are truly free. Free from the pressure to be perfect. Free from the expectations that once pushed you forward. You can now start doing what brings you joy. Learning new skills. Rediscovering hobbies that once quietly faded away. You can travel to places you've always dreamed of. Meet new friends. Or simply savor each ordinary moment with a peaceful heart. When you let go of old limits, the door to freedom and hope slowly opens. You begin to see the world around you soften. Everything feels less rushed. And you no longer fear the changes ahead. Because now, you understand. Every new day is a precious gift. And you have the power to choose how you will continue writing your story. With kindness, with hope, and with a heart that feels whole. Life is a curious thing. The older we become, the more we tend to turn inward. And sometimes, we quietly believe that we must walk this path alone. But you know, peace is never meant to be a solitary journey. Each of us, no matter where we are, no matter the unique story we live, faces moments of uncertainty. Moments when we quietly ask ourselves, am I truly okay? And in those moments that feel the loneliest, I hope you remember, you are not alone. I am here. And Heart of Calm is here to walk gently beside you, every small step along the way. You don't need to do anything grand. Simply be kind to yourself, just a little each day. Simply choose to stay and listen quietly within. And that alone is the most precious gift you can offer yourself. I truly believe that when you are patient with yourself, when you greet each change with softness, life will slowly respond with the same gentle kindness in return. You are never alone. We are here, together, in this quiet space, where peace is always waiting, ready to welcome you home. Thank you for choosing to spend your precious time with me, and for walking with me through these quiet moments. I truly believe that no matter how unknown the road ahead may seem, as long as you keep moving gently forward, as long as you keep listening within, everything will slowly become clearer and softer with each passing day. Please remember, you are always worthy of peace, and you are never walking this path alone. If today's video has touched your heart, I warmly invite you to subscribe to Heart of Calm, so whenever you need a quiet space to return to, this place will always be here, ready to welcome you back home. I also invite you to share your thoughts in the comments below. I would love to hear your story and continue this journey of healing and self-love together with you. Once again, thank you for being here. I look forward to meeting you again in the next video.